Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Stretch. I have the pleasure of being the president and CEO of the North State Building Industry Association, representing 500 member companies throughout 20 counties in Northern California, representing home builders and all affiliated companies connected to the development industry for residential. It's a pleasure to be here today, continuing on with the long-term relationship we have with our realtor partners throughout the region. And this is a very exciting time, of course, to be in real estate for all the obvious reasons, not just because the market is solid, but also because of the diversity that we have in the tremendous product that we're producing in the Sacramento area. And when I say the Sacramento area, I mean the 6-county area that encompasses 100, get this, 190 different communities that are currently selling in our region and selling the highest number of homes that we've been able to produce since 2005. So we're absolutely thrilled for you to be here and learn a little bit more directly from the builders about the products that are available. I'm here to say that while we certainly are in a very interesting time in terms of trying to make sure that we keep up with demand, this is a good problem to have. It's not a problem that we thought we were going to have a year and a half ago, but we're working our way through some of the challenges, just like you, are associated with supply chain issues, as well as labor. But we're working through those, and we're able to produce the homes that our buyers so desperately want during the pandemic, and what I look forward to saying soon post-pandemic. People are interested in new homes. They love new homes. They love everything that it has to offer in terms of the innovative lifestyle that is 2021 and moving forward. So again, we're pleased to have you here today. Look forward to working with each and every one of you in the months and years to come. And with that, I'll turn it over to Tim to start things off from Taylor Morrison.
Thanks, Mike. Welcome to all of our realtor partners joining us today. I just have to say, we're so appreciative that you took the time out of your busy days to learn about the new home communities represented by the exceptional builders that are presenting today. I know that you'll find the information very useful as you help your customers navigate this crazy market to find their dream home. As Mike said in his intro, we're certainly experiencing some unprecedented times in our market. Home demand and supply, coupled with shortages in materials and labor, have certainly forced many new home builders to adjust business models to financially maximize the limited number of homes that we can complete in this year and next year. In fact, you may have heard, and I know we've heard this kind of swirling about, that several builders have changed their broker co-op programs accordingly to the financial metrics that are needed within their organizations. However, what I'm here to tell you today, and I know the other builders will echo this statement, we're very much committed to our long-standing partnerships with the realtor community, which is why we're participating today. We truly value you as partners today and into the future. So as we all know, home buying is a journey. So our goal today is to not only share information about our new home communities that are currently open and coming soon, but also to provide valuable information on ways that you can properly register your clients, stay informed about availability, previewing the homes on your own or with your clients, and ways you can assist them on finding their new home. And plus, and probably most important, is details about what the builder referral fees actually are at this point. So you're going to hear that from each of the builders participating. So let me begin by just saying the registration process at nearly all the new home builders begins with you accompanying them on the first visit and or contact with the community. There may be some variations in that, but generally that is the main requirement that each builder will have. The registration is then generally secured with a broker registration form, which is then maintained by the salespeople at the community. Ultimately, the best way to position yourself and your client for successfully purchasing a new home is to really establish an ongoing relationship with that community sales team. Then they can communicate available homes and upcoming releases as they know what your client's needs and wants are. Once the purchase agreement is executed, you can then be involved or as uninvolved as you or your clients wish. The community salesperson can virtually handle everything from there, but understands that your relationship with your client is very important. We want to foster that and have you involved as much as you wish. So, but basically, at the end of the day, we're paying you a referral fee for bringing your client to us. And it's not necessarily for representation throughout the process. I know there's a lot of questions that swirl around that you need to be there to represent your customer's interests all the way along the way. And our representatives can certainly help them through the buying process. We want you there. We want you asking questions on behalf of your client. We want to help you understand the building process. But again, we're paying you for the referral fee, or we're paying you the referral fee. Anyway, rest assured, your clients will be taken care of throughout the whole building of their home through closing. The bottom line here is that we're all working together to help buyers find the home of their dreams and ensure an exciting and positive experience all throughout their home buying journey. So you're going to hear a lot about that from the different builders today. And again, we thank you for joining us. We're very excited to share with you what's going on right now and what's coming. And at this point, let me turn it over to Morgan Sterling from Meritage Homes, who will be facilitating the new home builder presentations today.
So what can we expect today? Just to recap what he said, the builders are all here to provide insight on topics such as active and coming soon communities, all within the Sacramento region, current offerings, if applicable, broker incentives and promotions, and of course, instructions on how to register both yourself and your clients. We'll be hearing from Black Pine, Presley Homes, KB Home, Meritage Homes, Richmond American Homes, Taylor Morrison, the New Home Company, and lastly, TriPoint Homes today. Just as a reminder, we requested that you pre-submit any questions you may have for the builders prior to the presentation today. We appreciate your submissions, and we'll be hosting a fireside chat directly following the Builder Insights facilitated by Tamara Brown with Keller Williams Realty, Tim Hurl with Taylor Morrison, and Patrick Samira with the New Home Company. And lastly, please make sure to like the Sacramento New Homes Facebook page, which will host upcoming information from our builders, such as new community openings and any potential events as we start to open back up. All right, before we roll into the builder presentations, I want to give a special shout out to our two associate sponsors for this event, Chase Bank and Safe Credit Union. We thank you. But first up, we have Black Pine.
All right, thank you, Morgan. Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm the marketing and online sales manager for Black Pine Communities. So before we hop into all of our community info, we're going to start out with a brief video just to take a look at our Black Pine lifestyle and branding. So I hope you enjoy.
It's an ordinary house we know, walking down our street. Even though it ain't that much, we still got all that we need. Then we're lying in the dark and all the stars are falling down on us. These are our foundations. Everything that made us, we build it all with patience. It makes us make this house a home.
All right, so let's start with Abby's Gate at Northridge. So these are our active communities right now. Abby's Gate is located in the city of Citrus Heights. It's about a 5-minute golf cart ride to the Northridge Golf and Country Club. It's a private gated community of 46 homes. The style here is a very Carmel by the Sea cottage-like style. There's a lot of walking paths in the community, natural creeks that run through. So this one is 46 homes in total. The square footages range from 1,750 to about 2,250 square feet. There's 5 different floor plans. And we do have 2 model homes on site. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for walk-in tours. And right now we've sold 25 of the 35 homes that we've released. So we do have 2 fully ready move-in homes available. And then we also have some dirt lots that are ready to be constructed on. Pricing here starts in the low 500s, and we do have a VIP list in place for our future releases. And I'll go through how to get on that VIP list towards the end. And then next we have Millstone at Sierra Pine. So this community is located in Rockland, very close to the Rockland Commons Shopping Center, Sierra College. It's a community of 61 homes. So great community for young families, first-time buyers, very family-centric. As you all probably know, the schools are rated really highly in Rockland. So this community, we have 3 different floor plans. They range from 1655 to 2200 square feet. And prices also start in the low 5s. Right now, we have sold 21 of the 21 homes we've released. So we do have a VIP list here as well for future releases. This community, I'm sure, as some of the other builders will mention, we have been challenged to keep up with our sales and production and timeline. Things are going very quickly, which is good. So that is Millstone. And then lastly, we have Crocker Village. This one is a master plan community located in downtown Sacramento. It's made up of 3 different neighborhoods. So the neighborhoods are Main Street Collection, Alley Row Collection, and the Village Courts. And together this makes up 200 homes in the community. We have sold about 99 homes so far. And then the different products, so I'll start with Main Street Collection. This one's 5 different floor plans. They range from 1878 to 2811 square feet. They do offer single stories. Alley Row is 3 different floor plans. It ranges from 2100 to about 2700 square feet. Also offers some single stories. And then the Village Courts are the smallest product here. So these ones are 2 stories, 4 different floor plans. Those go about 1600 to just over 2000 square feet. This community is an awesome one. Like I said, it's in downtown. The walkability is great. You're super close to all of your local eateries and coffee shops and breweries. Light rail is within walking distance. Sac City College is right there. So the location is awesome. And the lot sizes are really good as well. On the high end, it's about 12,000 square feet, but great community. So that's kind of what we have available right now. We do have a few new communities in the pipeline, looking at some areas in Loomis, West Sacramento, but hopefully within the next few months here, we'll have some more info to share on that as far as upcoming communities. Thank you. Okay, so our preferred agent commission. We love working with realtors. We pay 2.5% of the base price on each home sale, and that does go for all of our communities. Something that's really cool is we do have a tiered commission schedule. So if you sell more than 1 home within the same fiscal year, we will increase the commission by 0.25% on each sale. So you can see you start at 2.5%. This can go all the way up to 3.5%. That would be at 5 sales and beyond. So it does cap at 3.5%, but pretty cool. The more homes that you sell with us, the more we'll increase your commission. As far as registering your client, so really easy. You can either go online at blackpinecommunities.com/contact, fill out our registration form there, just include your client's first and last name, and then we'll go ahead and register them with you. Or you can contact our online sales phone number, which is listed below. Give us a call, or you can even shoot us a text message. And again, just give us your client's first and last name, and that'll take care of the registration process. Another thing that we do is we do offer a 50% advanced commission program. So this is really nice, especially for agents that are just starting out and kind of getting their feet in the door. So we do offer that. And again, that's for all of our communities. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for having us today.
Awesome, thank you. And next up, we have Cressley Homes.
Hi there. My name is Ryan Coates. I'm a sales manager for Cressley Homes. And thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you to the BIA and the associations, Morgan, Elizabeth, and Ken for getting this all put together. Appreciate you guys. Cressley Homes, we've been building in the region for a little over 30 years now. And we currently have 4 actively selling communities. Our first 2, Brighton Station and Mill Station, are in a community on Rancho Cordova, kind of out off of Douglas Road and Rancho Cordova Parkway. Our Brighton Station community has 3 models on site, ranging from 2,050 square feet to 3,500 square feet, starting in the mid 500s. It is a 98 lot community. We are, about 90% sold through there, but we do have a VIP list there as well, which I will go over shortly. And so you can still register your clients, and hopefully they'd have an opportunity there. For Mill Station, we also have 3 models on site. That community ranges from 1,930 to 2,700 square feet, also starting in the low 500s. Both of those communities and Rancho are kind of a modern contemporary style. Lot sizes range from approximately, in the mid to low 7s, all the way up into the 10,000 square foot range. Our Riverside and Meadows communities are out in Plumas Lake. Riverside is one of our older communities out there. We do have 1 model on site currently. Those floor plans, we do offer 4 different floor plans, 2,300 to 3,490 square feet, starting in the high 400s. And our Meadows community is also right there in Plumas Lake, also offering 4 floor plans to choose from. We do have 2 plans modeled there. Houses range from 2,000 to about 3,500 square feet, also starting in the mid 400s. We do co-op on all of our communities right now at 1.5%. And I can talk a little bit more about the registration process as we go on there. Our coming soon communities right now we have 1 in Lincoln and 2 coming in Plumas. Our Lincoln community, Havenwood, is a 82 lot community. We have 3 models on site there that should be opening late August. Those floor plans are ranging from 2,300 to 3,490 square feet. And beautiful homes. We're building the same floor plans there in Lincoln that we're currently building out in Plumas at the Riverside community. Not identical, but pretty darn close. Again, you can get more information from that at Cressley.com. Going on to our Bluffs Phase 2, that's going to be a 72 lot community in Plumas Lake. That'll be coming later on this year. We will have 4 floor plans to choose from there. 1,542 to 2,471 square feet. And our Riverside 2, also offering 4 floor plans in Plumas, 2,300 to 3,490 square feet, and that'll be coming early next year. One thing about our Plumas Lake communities, just to go back a little bit on Riverside and Meadows, those are predominantly single-story communities. We offer 4 floor plans at each, first 3 floor plans being single-story, and then the 3,400 plan being our only 2-story at those communities. Obviously, you can get more information on any of these communities at Cressley.com. We do have quite a few tools, as you can see noted here on this slide, just about our virtual tours, interactive floor plans, and interactive community site plans, guided walkthrough tours, and just a lot of information on our floor plans and the community in general. You can register your clients with us either by phone or online at Cressley.com by clicking on the Contact Us tab, complete the Get in Touch with Us information, select your community, and we will get the broker registration form to you to make sure that we connect with your client. Other than that, as I mentioned, for clients, the VIP list, we do have a VIP list at all of our communities. So again, please, reach out to the sales agents there, communicate with them, and we'll be happy to walk you through that process. Reiterating, we do co-op at all of our communities, 1.5%. And that's pretty much what I got. Oh, last thing, we are open daily, Monday through Sunday from 10 to 6. We are still by appointment only. So please, go online and schedule an appointment before you come out. And we'd be happy to answer any questions ahead of time and help you get through the process. So we appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging in with us through this, great real estate market, but at the same time, challenging real estate market. So we can understand the frustrations go both ways, but we are doing our best to keep the house production moving and, work with everyone. So thank you, and look forward to seeing you guys out at the communities.
All right, thank you. And next up we have KB Home.
Hey, thanks, Morgan. And thanks to the North State BIA, Angela, Mike, and Tim for putting this all together. It's great that we're doing this again. Hopefully next year we can do it in person like we did a couple years ago. But wanted to kind of go over some of the KB Home upcoming communities. We do have 9 active communities in the region right now, which so easy to look at all of our communities and get all the information you need. kbhome.com, couple clicks and you can view any of our communities. But we're super excited that we have 5 more communities opening up this year. And they're pretty much up here on the screen. So Copper Ridge is our next Lincoln community. Model should be completed in November. And we're going to offer 4 plans. So we feel like we have a home for every type of family's needs out there. We're even going to offer 3 different single-story plans. So 148 home sites. It's a big community, and we're super excited to get that one open. The other one is in Roseville. These 2 communities are right next to each other. It's Bartlett and Cortland. And those are also 2 communities that will open in November of this year, offering a wide variety of square footages and bedroom counts. So that one, look for it. It should be popping up on our website shortly, where you can get on the interest list and get information on both of those communities. And then the 5th one that's going to open in October is in the very hot market of Elk Grove. We have Allegro and Treviso, which is 2 communities, lots of home sites with both of them combined here. And those models are actually going to get started here pretty quick. So that one will be on the website very soon. So super excited about all those. And then early next year, we will be out in Plumas Lake. So Mr. Coates, we'll see you out there early next year. We also, we are open 7 days a week, but you don't have to have an appointment. We do prefer it. We want to give your customers, your families, as much attention as possible. So we do prefer the appointment, but it is not a must. So give us a call or go to our website. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us. And we're there to help you. And we do a co-op at 2% on the base price of all of our homes in the whole region. So thank you for giving me the time. And if you guys have any questions, just please reach out to me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Switching gears here, I'm actually up next, so I'm going to switch my hats. I will formally introduce myself. My name is Morgan Sterling. I am the Senior Marketing Manager for the Northern California Division of Meritage Homes. So stretching as north as Lincoln and just south of Hollister, but today we'll just focus on the Sacramento region. We have 4 active communities here in Sacramento, 2 of which are currently selling from open models, the first being Steel Canyon and the master plan community Russell Ranch in Folsom. And our newest community that we've recently opened, Trek at Winding Creek in Roseville. We just recently opened for pre-sales at Crosswinds in River Oaks and Plumas Lake, where we do currently have available inventory. All 6 homes are listed online, just a heads up. And then lastly, we actually launched for pre-sales at Meadowlands in Lincoln, I believe today, if not definitely tomorrow. So a lot coming down the pipeline. All right, so why Meritage? Our Live Now program is designed to create efficiency and transparency within the home buying process for both you and your client. Building with 6 predetermined packages helps us keep our prices affordable and allows us to market quote unquote all-in pricing. It reduces the chance of discontinued material, and because gone are the days that we sell dirt, this reduces the escrow window to maximum 2 to 3 months. So the quicker the closing, the faster the cash. We continue to lead the home building industry in energy efficiency. It's kind of our claim to fame. For our 8th time, we have been named Energy Star's Partner of the Year, Sustained Excellence, which to our buyers means more savings, better health, comfort, and peace of mind. Our virtual home buying experience allows customers to research, connect, and purchase all from their sofa. We've eliminated all printed collateral pieces and moved them to digital assets, which can be accessed directly from the website, even without having to speak to anyone, which is really nice. Each community comes with their own digital brochure, including a virtual price sheet. Touring the models has never been more comfortable with virtual walkthroughs such as Matterport tours, which can also be found on our website, in addition to real-time interactive site maps, which show sold and available homes at each location. So there's a slew of educational videos also located on our website that explain how we build and the benefit of purchasing a Meritage home. So what's in it for you? 2% co-op at all of our communities, in addition to some extra perks like the 50% commission advanced. I know that that was mentioned previous, and all pre-public announcements. So we launch to you first. That's the benefit. You can always navigate our Agents Rock website or call the number listed on this page if you have any additional questions about our Agents Rock program. And then registering your client can be done online or by phone prior to your visit. It can also be done in person, but we still encourage you to make an appointment prior to stopping by, as Chris just mentioned with KB. So we look forward to working with you. All right, and before I turn it over to the next builder, I just want to thank Chase Bank and Safe Credit Union for sponsoring today's event one more time. And with that, Richmond American, you're up.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Happy to be on the call. First, thank you to the BIA for putting this event on and everybody's efforts. But first and foremost, I want to thank you as the agents and realtors and brokers for all your support. Everybody on this call values you guys. That's the importance of this call. We want to show you guys that we value what you guys do, but we also want to bring value to you guys each and every day. So with that, understand as we go through this, as we're trying to help, our goal, especially at Richmond, and I know every panelist on here has the same goal, we want to help build your relationships with your buyers and build relationships with you guys as agents. So understand that throughout this process, it becomes challenging at times. We get that, but we're here just to build that value for you and helping your clients through everything. So as we go through for Richmond, our process is you bring them in, as Tim mentioned before, everybody's relatively the same. You bring your clients in, or you call ahead of time with our HPRC team, which is our home buyer resource team. It's a great resource to register your clients ahead of time to ensure that you as the agent are protected. And what I mean by that, so not only will they look for your information, we ask for your information as the agent or the realtor, and then we will ask your client's information. The reason is we want to make sure we put them in our system. So if your client shows up to one of our offices without you knowing it, you're protected because we have a great lead management system that we're able to, every community can see any notes and understand who's been in contact with them. So if they come on in, we can notify you that, hey, your client stopped in our office today. We want to make sure you're aware of it. We want to make sure you're protected. So when we ask for your buyer's information, your client's information, please be willing to provide that information. It's just going to help us protect you for your future commissions, and then making sure we can build that value in building a relationship with you, because we want to make sure you're taken care of. You guys work your butts off, and so we want to make sure you're taken care of and paid for that. But there is a process that we ask of you to follow for that, and that is representing them on their first visit or calling ahead to pre-register them before they show up. So just know that. I think everybody on this panel wants to build that value and understand how important you guys are as a whole. So thank you for everything you guys do through these challenging times, but fun times. So make sure, please, each and every day, I hope everyone is smiling because it's a great market to be in right now because we have buyers that want homes. We are working our best to build homes as fast as we can, but it's a good environment to be in. And I think we all are continuing to see that. So hopefully we can continue to help that. Richmond's here to help support you guys any way possible. With that, as you'll see on the slide here, you guys will get the slide deck, I have no doubt, and you will kind of emphasize what's different from Richmond in the marketplace. We've been in business nearly 40 years, built over nearly 200,000 homes in general, nationwide. Here in the Sacramento market, we've always had a presence, but we are looking to become more of a presence in the marketplace. We have 12 active communities with the 13th, 14th, and 15th opening here in the next few months. So let me kind of just highlight that of where our communities are located at and kind of what you guys can help represent to your buyers and clients. And you've seen on the last slide, we pay 2% of the base price. So we understand, hey, you guys are working hard. We want to make sure we take care of you. So we do pay 2%. Communities we have open right now throughout the Sacramento region. Sacramento itself, we have a community called Woodbury. It's actually phase 1 is nearly complete, but we still have a few home sites available. They start in the high 4s. So you have clients that are looking for that beautiful gated community with some, green belts around it is on that front. It's right off of Bradshaw. Take your clients out, visit that. Like I said, I have homes available today. No waiting list. So if you have clients that want a home today, my Bradshaw community, we have homes available. So take them on in there. Next up, Elk Grove, one of the hottest markets. Well, everywhere's hot, but especially Elk Grove is a place that everybody wants, and there's a lack of supply right now just because we're all working to get new communities open or lots of available to develop. I have one community called Laguna Ranch that's closing out with one home site remaining, but I have a new community, one of my upcoming communities opening, knock on wood, this weekend or next weekend. So that's, hot off the presses. We're going to have a new community going to sell this weekend or next for your clients in Elk Grove called Stonebrook. Please, as I said, reach out to my Home Buyer Resource Center, which I will give you their contact information. You'll see on here. They will be happy to help you through the process on that front. Those prices should be in the mid 6s, but it's going to go from 1,500 square feet upwards of over 3,000 square feet for the large family buyers or even empty nesters or just first-time home buyers looking to get in. Great opportunity there. Then I jump over to Folsom, one of the best places to be right now. I think everybody's flocking to Folsom, and if you've never been to Folsom, stop on in, drive through it. It's a beautiful location for all the builders that are out there as well. We have 3 products out there, 3 communities with 4 different product lines. We have our Mesa community at White Rock Springs, our Ladera. Those are both winding down. We have about a handful of lots remaining there, but we just opened a newest community called Stone Bluff, all single-story community, sitting up on the hill there a little bit, overlooking most of the Sacramento, area, then also over to the 50. You kind of overlook the 50 onto Folsom itself. Take a trip out there. Beautiful community. Those are starting in the 6s. So that's one of the best places I think anybody can buy right now is Folsom. So take your time to visit them, visit our community there as well, please. Then I jump over to Roseville, right? Another place that always does well, great schools, great proximity to employment and just jobs, shopping, eateries, and everything you want is in Roseville. We have a great community out there called Fieldstone, which has 2 homes remaining. I have models for sale there. So another thing, if have a home, you have buyers that need a home, take them to my Fieldstone community. I have 2 homes available today. So if they're looking to buy, we have homes available. Then I jump over to Rockland, my East Ridge at Whitney Ranch. Whitney Ranch is a great master plan community that is a beautiful location setting, great schools. Our floor plans there, we have great single stories with some great 2 stories that are for empty nesters to the sense of large families. East Ridge has just been a great community within the Whitney Ranch project. We're going to start there. You'll be into the 7s, but what you get for your dollar is well worth it, especially in that setting there. Can't go wrong. And then also in Rockland, I have my Sagewood community. That is it's right off of, if you go right off the 80, it's a beautiful location in the sense of it does have green belts around it. Great price point in the mid 5s for Rockland with the schools and such around there, parks. You can't go wrong. So please take a visit through there. Then you kind of venture out because we understand price. Sometimes, right now the market's on fire and your buyers, unfortunately, are getting priced out of maybe their initial locations. So they have to venture out. So we are also, like Chris and Ryan, we're building in Plymouth Lake, right? Great option for our buyers is, hey, when Sacramento's going to look too expensive, you go out a little further, but they get a lot more bang for their buck in a sense. So we have our River Oaks community in the mid-4s. Can't go wrong there. Take a visit. It's less than 15 minutes, 20 minutes exact, 15, 20 minutes from Sacramento and Natomas. Easy access, or even to Roseville, you're probably 30 minutes. So easy commute for buyers that are probably torn between where they want to go. Take a look at Plumas Lake. And we also are in Olivehurst, my Thoroughbred Acres. That community, if you've not been out to my Thoroughbred Acres, regardless if you have a buyer or not, take a visit. We have RV garages. If you've not seen what the RV garage looks like, that is a home that has a RV. I call it RV garage, but it's really an ultra garage is what it should be. It's more or less a nice add-on to your home itself that will accommodate any toys you have, boats, RVs, or just a game room or such extended living space that you want. Take a look at it. It's a wonderful concept to what buyers are looking for this day and age of keeping everything under one roof. And so take a look there, and they're in the 4s. So it's a great price point for our buyers as well too, especially if you have vets, right? A lot of people that might work at Bill and such are looking to purchase stay close to the base. So good opportunity for them there too. And we just opened up about 2 weeks ago, Woodland. Woodland is another great location for buyers that maybe are still commuting to the Bay or coming from the Bay but want to stay close proximity to the Bay and family. So I have Woodland, my harvest community, all single stories relative except for one plan. And they start in the 5s. So it's a great location as well too, good price point, and I have homes available again. And nearly all my communities, we kind of operate on a first come first serve. We do have interest lists on certain communities depending on the plan. But take a look at Richmond. Reach out to my home buyer resource center for your clients and yourselves to find out what's available today for your clients, and so we can take care of you at the end of the day. Just think about Richmond. Think about everybody on this panel. We're all here to help you guys and just helping your clients find the home that fits for them, because that's why we do what we do, as you do. We want to take care of the buyers out there and their needs.
Yes, as a way of introduction, again, my name's Tim Hurl. I'm the VP of Sales Marketing at Taylor Morrison. And again, as everybody has thanked the BIA SMC, I'm also very appreciative of them putting this on so that we can share a message of appreciation and partnership and reinforce that with the realtor community. I'm going to talk about our communities, but there are really a lot of places Mo already talked about. In fact, our signs are kind of similar in color. So you may, if you see a Richmond sign, you may see a Taylor Morrison sign. So but we're all in kind of the same area. But anyway, let me talk to you a little bit about Taylor Morrison first. We've been in the market a very long time. We have been recognized as the most trusted home builder nationally for 6 years in a row, which we take very seriously and are very proud of. We do focus on each customer's unique lifestyle to truly create a personalized home buying journey from what we call from dirt to dream. If they select that home at dirt stage and they see it all the way, we're creating that dream coming out of the dirt, and we're able to help them personalize through our design studio with thousands of choices that they'll have at their fingertips. All of our sales offices are currently open for model home touring, but appointments are always recommended, of course, so your clients can receive that dedicated time, but you're always welcome to drop in any of our communities in the Sacramento area. Also, the best way to find out about us, as many of the builders, is to visit our website, where you can get a whole host of information about current pricing, Matterport tours, virtual tours, and as well as specific information about each community location. You'll also learn about something that Taylor Morrison has just introduced on a national level, and we call it TM Live Well. And TM Live Well focuses on healthier air, cleaner water, and safer paint within the home. And this includes a whole home filtration system, smart thermostat technology, advanced water filtration, hands-free faucets, and low VOC paint. And these features are all included in a Taylor Morrison home. Very, very important things for home buyers nowadays is cleaner air, healthier air, clean water, and safe paint. So we've really tried to focus on those things and make those very much of an advantage in buying a new home. Let me quickly go through our communities here that are listed on the screen. Again, most of the detailed information is highlighted on our website. Apollo and Calypso in West Roseville is about 106 home community. We have 4 models with expansive single and 2-story homes ranging in size from just over 2,000 to over 3,100 square feet, with up to 6 bedrooms for those larger families. Those are priced from the low sixes, and they feature a number of flex spaces, including some plans with multi-gen options. As we see more families moving in together, a lot of our communities and plans have integrated some multi-gen options so that families can comfortably live under the same rooftop. In early 2022, we're excited to be expanding in West Roseville at our Fitteman Farm and Solera locations, extensions of our current communities. Those will be coming out in early 2022. West Roseville continues to boom. We're excited to be a part of it. Great place to live, great new schools, definitely a place to check out with your clients. Elk Grove, as Mo mentioned, Elk Grove is just amazing. We've been part of Elk Grove for years. Our Madera Meadows community is currently selling with, we have over 330 home sites there. And if you haven't been to that model park, you got to take some time there. We have 9 models over 3 series of plans, and we have 4 beautiful single-story plans ranging from 2,100 to over 3,000 square feet in a single story nowadays. Those are a rare find, so you definitely want to check those out if you have a buyer looking for a sprawling single story. We also have 6 two-story plans with 1 plan over 4,600 square feet. So really, that's one of our most popular plans, the Drake. If you have a family that's looking for a lot of square footage, that's a great place to look. And of course, Elk Grove's at a very convenient location. We're priced from the mid sixes there to the low 9s. And I also want to talk about coming close to Elk Grove, but in the Wild Hawk area in mid 2022, we'll be introducing a 1,000 home site community over 5 different series of homes from 1,500 to over 2,800 square feet. Certainly affordability, from an affordability standpoint, it'll be a great place to be with some smaller products all the way up to larger products. And we're right next to the Wild Hawk golf course. So we're very excited to be introducing that in the middle of next year. As Mo mentioned too, the Folsom, number of the builders here are in Folsom, just an absolutely gorgeous community of Folsom Ranch. The Folsom area is a up and coming growing area with lots to look at for your home buyers, from small homes to large homes to premium home sites. We have Azure and Dakota there, which we feature 1 and 2 story plans from 1,784 to over 3,000 square feet, and we're priced in the mid 6s to the high 7s. And lastly, going to Lincoln, we have our beautiful community situated up on the ridgetop, Arlington, Belmont, and Saratoga at 12 Bridges. We have over 300 home sites up there with 8 models, 9 plans, 1,700 square feet to over 3,000, a lot of flex options, and just tremendous views out to the west at our 12 Bridges community. And those are priced from the high 5s to the high 6s. Lastly, I just want to talk about our Esplanade community. This is a new community that's just opening for us here in Lincoln. It is a active adult 55 plus, but we call it resort style living. And the amenity package at this community is going to be far above anything you've seen in the Sacramento area in terms of concierge services, resort style pools. There's a private restaurant within the community, the Barrel House Bistro and Tap Room, as well as wellness center. You can see some of the other amenities there. The lodge is currently under construction. If you were to drive out there, you'll see this coming out of the ground. We'll be happy to tour you through it. There's also a virtual tour of the amenity package on our website. But 5.5 acre amenity site with 30,000 square feet, including an indoor pool. So we really see this as this market is underserved, as you probably have seen. There's lots of demand in the marketplace for the 55 plus. And we are just getting ready to open our models next month. And so we're very early on in the community if you want to get your clients in to take advantage of early pricing. Lastly, I just want to talk about our referral program. We have a simple $10,000 flat rate referral fee at all of our Sacramento communities for any broker referral that purchases. Simple registration process. Our salespeople eager to work with you. And we've just introduced, this is something important for you to know, we've just introduced at several of our communities a highest and best offer option on selected lots, where buyers have become discouraged sitting on waiting lists, waiting for homes to come available. In this scenario, if your client is willing to do so, they can put in a bid on a home site and potentially win that bid and not have to wait on a list. So it provides an opportunity for everybody to have a chance at a home site now in this crazy market. We call it our HABO. So talk to a sales representative at one of our communities to find more about that. And you'll be seeing that more in the Sacramento region at a Taylor Morrison community. Thank you very much. I'll send it back to you, Morgan.
Next up, we've got the New Home Company.
Well, thank you again to broker community for participating today, and very pleased to be here to represent the New Home Company. So why choose a New Home Company? Well, it's the new home difference. It's exemplified by our credo and our mission statement. Our mission statement is a better experience, a better home, a better life. And we do this by upholding and presenting the 5 pillars of our company. First, we're the most recognized builder in customer experience. The Alliant Company during the last 8 years has ranked us in the top 2 in the nation for customer experience. And in fact, we have received the #1 position 4 times during that same period. Next, best in class quality. We conduct over 200 inspections on our homes during the build process, including third-party inspections that we pay for on our own that are not required by the municipalities to check the work that our trade partners are doing to make sure that it's up not only to our standards, but to the standards that you and your customers deserve and expect. And last, we encourage you to take a look at our communities, ones that are already existing, that maybe are 3 or 5+ years old. Tour those communities and compare them against others in the marketplace, and you'll see the new home difference in how we stand up and how our quality continues to stand the test of time. Next, #3, the leading design. We partner with the nation's leading architects and design firms. These are exemplified by them winning over 300 awards during the last 11 years that we've been in business, including 25 Community of the Year awards throughout our company. Next, choice, making our home yours. We have personalization offered at every one of our communities at all price points. We demonstrate what we offer. We only show options that are actually available for sale. And we have an on-site design center at our communities with professional designers that will partner with you and for your buyers to personalize their home during the build process. And finally, giving back. We give back to the communities that we work in. The New Home Company was founded on an important pillar to leave the places that we build in better off than when we arrived. During our last 11 years, we've participated and contributed to over 200 causes. So, communities that we're currently working in. Right now in this region, we're in 6 active communities that are actively selling. We're in closeout in another 4. We have 2 more communities opening up shortly. So I'll quickly highlight where we are right now and where we're going to be shortly. Gold Hill. These are executive style homes up in Russell Ranch. They range from well over 2,900 square feet to over 4,100 square feet. There are 2 single levels and 1 2-story home. Price points are in the low 1 millions and up. Next, you see Oxford and Sheffield. These are in Vacaville. These communities there in Vacaville are in Brighton Landing, and a great option for people who are looking to get a little bit closer to the bay for commuting, but still want to have an affordability position. Oxford, we have a single level and 2-story homes, and the price ranges are in the high 600s. We're actively selling right now. Sheffield, these are all there's 1 single level and 3 2-story homes. And again, these are in the mid 500s. We're actively selling and building right now. We are working on a priority list, which I'll discuss later. Next, what's coming next is Waypoint. This waypoint will be in master plan of River Islands and Lathrop. So if you happen to be working that market or have clients that are looking for a home in that area, particularly if they are commuting into the South Bay, finding that a number of people find Lathrop is a good spot to call home. So our information trailer will be opening there in late June, with the grand opening of the models late October. You'll be able to register on our website right now for interest list, as well as for your clients. Next slide, please. All right, Eureka Grove. Eureka Grove, again, is an upcoming community that is in Granite Bay. It's at the corner of Eureka Boulevard and Sierra College. There'll be two product types there. First, the cottages are 2-story paired homes. These are attached at the garage. So they actually appear to be single-family detached home, but there is a small portion that are attached to the garage. This was to meet a development requirement by the city, so that we met that development agreement requirement by attaching the garages. Also, we're offering the residences. These are single-story detached homes with ADU options. The accessory dwelling units are becoming more and more popular for multi-gen living styles, and we'll be offering 2 floor plans that have that feature there. We anticipate opening models in late September. Price ranges will be in the high 600,000. Next, we have Gala. These are our condo flats. They're single level flats. They're elevator served. They're in Davis at the Cannery, and they range from almost 1,200 square feet to almost 2,000 square feet, 2 to 3 bedrooms. And again, they're elevator served. So if someone who's looking for a true lock up and leave lifestyle and the security of that type of lifestyle that building configuration offers, and maybe something your clients would consider. And we do have homes readily available for quick move-in. Nuvo, Artisan Square, that's in Natomas. These are townhome style condos, and we're actively selling. We're in the mid 300s, and we are working on an interest list right now, but to be able to secure one with your buyers fairly rapidly, because our production program has been stepped up quite a bit. So we're able to keep pace with the sales and production. So delivery timelines, you're probably looking at 4 to 6 months though, but sales process is actively involved. So finally, Silvercrest, again, one of our communities up at Russell Ranch in Folsom. And we are actively selling and building there. We're having sales release just this next weekend, and encourage you to take your clients in there if you haven't had an opportunity to view those homes. They range all the way up to 3,500 square feet. We do offer next multi-gen options, configurations on those homes as well, single and 2-story homes. So finally, our buying process. It's customer focused. There are no campouts, no bidding wars, no auctions, no lotteries. We believe the process of buying a home should be respectful, fair, and consistent. We sell by a priority list that is based chronologically, and then we ask for communication and participation, and that's at all of our new home communities. You can register your clients online through one of our online sales concierges, directly at the community itself, email, and or even phone, calling one of our team members at the community to register. We honor a flat rate broker co-op by community, which is denoted on these slides. And we offer incentives for your buyers. Closing cost incentive if they choose to use one of our preferred lenders for their financing. I want to note that the new home company does not benefit financially from this relationship with these preferred lenders. We offer this as a value added service for the buying process. Again, it's about the buying experience for you and your client. So I want to thank you in advance for your consideration, because I know you have a number of options to show your clients moving forward into this market. But perhaps some of these reasons that I shared with you will give you some insight on what your experience would be if you chose the new home company. Thank you.
Up next, we have TriPoint. Jen, you're up.
Thank you. Thank you, BIA, for putting this on, and thank you to our sponsors, and also thank you to all of our realtor partners for participating. We're happy to have you here. Top of the morning, I'm last, so I guess I could say top of the morning to you all. We currently at TriPoint have 8 communities now selling. And for more details on the community, I'm actually going to refer you to our website. You'll go to tripointhomes.com. And it'll only take a couple of minutes to kind of poke around in there and see what we're all about. But I'll go over each one in detail here as well. So we have locations in Lincoln, Rockland, 2 in Roseville, 1 in Natomas, and 3 in Folsom, for a total of 8. Our Placer County locations, Lincoln, Rockland, and Roseville, our pricing is going to be starting in the 500s. For our Natomas location, we're starting in the mid 4s, right about 460. And our Folsom locations, since we have 3 communities, we're starting in the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s at the bigger ones. And then we also have some model homes for sale right at 998 up to 1.2 million. So it's a chance for, if you have that client that wants a model home to live in, all the furnishings come, all the beautiful decor comes, so they can move right in. Those will be ready for move in this summer. So we're looking at July for closing on those. So we have some brand new models. We just opened about a week ago at Solaire in Roseville, and Solaire is in West Park. You're going to find us down Pleasant Grove and then south of Pleasant Grove, actually off Westbrook. And we have 2 communities at Solaire. Solaire has illumination and radiance. And right now we have about 4 or 5 homes available without waiting from our first phase. So this is an opportunity for your clients to get phase 1 pricing. Please call us. We'd love to get you out there. Solaire is by appointment, but we can make same day appointments. So it's really easy to come on out and show us there. Everly and Natomas also just opened about a week ago. So these are brand new model homes. And Everly is strictly by appointment only because it is a high demand community. And you can reach out to me and we'll give you the steps to get that scheduled for you. We do have some coming soon communities. So we have Creekstone at Folsom Ranch. It's now selling. This is starting in the 600s. Our models will be opening next month in June. Edge Lake at Serrano is coming up. We're really excited about this one because we're going to be putting it on the website really soon. This is going to be a beautiful, gorgeous location up in Serrano over by Bass Lake. We're one of the last ones to be going into Serrano, and we're really excited about that. We do have ready to move in homes. So again, I noted that we have them at Solaire and Roseville. These are summer move-ins that we're going to offer. We do have homes available without waiting in Lincoln. This is in our 12 Bridges location. And we also have homes without waiting at our Folsom Ranch location. Several of them are on cul-de-sac home sites, and our backyards in Folsom, many of them offer very deep backyards, which is kind of hard to find with a new home these days. So you'll find 30 to 40 feet in depth at these homes. Our Waterstone models are for sale. Again, those are priced from $998 to about $1.2 million. All the furnishings come, and we have 1 home remaining at La Madera. It's our plan 3, and you'll find that priced in the mid 7s. And again, all the furnishings come with that one as well. Megan, I'm ready for the next slide. So how can you show us? To be eligible for our broker referral fee, we do ask that you be there on the first visit. Our broker referral pay is a flat rate. It ranges between $10,000 to $12,000 depending on the location. We do ask that you register virtually or in person on the first visit. So if your client is in a different area, Bay Area, SoCal, not able to be there with you, we'll arrange a virtual visit, most likely by Zoom, and we can take care of your registration with both you and your client on the Zoom meeting. Registration will be done on our iPad. We enter the agent's information first and then the customer to marry your records together. We do ask, because registrations expire, that you re-register in 60 days if your customer is still interested in our community but just hasn't purchased yet. your registration does need to be done at all communities. So if they are interested in all of our Placer County communities, for example, we'll need you to come out to each one of our communities to register in person. We also want to talk a little bit about our priority group customer process, as many of our communities do have established VIP priority lists. We do have homes available on first come, first serve, but there are also some VIP waiting lists at some of our locations. Please don't let this discourage you. The wait goes actually pretty quick. It's a very fluid list that is moving constantly. The customer will need to submit a pre-qualification application with our affiliated mortgage company. That's TriPoint Connect. The link is on our website, and I'm also very happy to email that link out directly to anybody who might need it. Non-contingent purchasers do get priority over contingent purchasers. And please note, this one's really important. We are not currently accepting investors. We want all of our customers to be owner occupied. And then finally, thanks very much. We invite you to connect. This is my contact information. You're welcome to call me. I'm happy to go over any of our current availability, as well as our estimated move-in dates. Right now we have homes that'll range move-ins from this summer all the way through January. We can help get your customers pre-qualification started and schedule your visit to come see us. I'm really easy to reach by this phone number. You can also text me since it's my cell phone, or you can email me. I love a phone call though. I'll tell you, I think we get a lot more covered on a phone call. I'm a little old fashioned that way. So feel welcome to reach out. We'll be very happy to help you.
All right, thank you again, Jen. And I just want to give one final thank you to our sponsors, Chase Bank and Safe Credit Union. We thank you again. And I want to thank all of the builders for participating. All right, one last final note. I want to remind everybody that this presentation was in fact recorded, and a PDF version of the deck will be provided to you after we close out. Now I'll introduce Tamara Brown with Keller Williams, Tim Hurl with Taylor Morrison, and Patrick Sumir with the New Home Company as your post-presentation panel to run through the pre-submitted questions and provide some answers. Take it away, guys.
I'm Tamara Brown. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Realty out of the Roseville office. And many of the realtors have submitted some questions. I was going through them as most of the builders, as all of the builders were speaking, and many of them have been answered, but I'm just going to run through them real quickly and go ahead and repeat if you don't mind doing so. Okay. The first one, how to get access to upcoming builders for clients. Let me rephrase that. How to get access to upcoming builds for clients. And I think many of you have mentioned websites. You can contact, get on the website. Is there anything more?
Yeah, I would say, this is Tim Taylor Morrison. I would say that close communication and partnership with community salesperson is the best way to find out what's upcoming. A lot of that is not posted on the websites because they're happening so quickly. To really have the best information, establishing an ongoing relationship with the community sales representative is the best way to know about what's upcoming. Absolutely.
That's the same for us. You'd be able to, once you register your client and yourself at a community, we're going to be corresponding with you on an ongoing basis, giving you updates as to when new phase offerings are going to be released for sale. In addition to checking the website for any upcoming communities, that's the best way to know what's going to be happening in the marketplace and what new communities are coming about.
Exactly. I would also add, Patrick, I think Jennifer pointed it out in her presentation. Make sure that you check out the registration forms because a number of them will have a time lapse on it. Typically it's 60 days and you will need to re-register your client. So not to say they're all written that way, but make sure that you really understand that registration form. And as these time frames are getting quite long, make sure that you're re-registering your client as needed.
All right, great. Thank you for that, Tim. As far as the expiration on some of the registrations, Plans for over 55 communities.
Well, I guess I'll take that one. As I mentioned on ours, we have a 55 community just opening in Lincoln. I know Lennar has a couple as one in El Dorado Hills and in West Roseville that are well underway. And I do know that Toll Brothers is getting ready to open one later this year in Folsom, in the Folsom Ranch area. So some good choices available now and coming for your 55 plus buyers.
Excellent. Okay. Pricing, standards, and availability.
For us, the pricing's on our webpage. And then as Tim denoted earlier, the best way to get the most up-to-date pricing is to be engaged with those communities that you and your clients have interest in pursuing, because pricing, as you know, changes quite often right now. And that's the best way to be apprised of what current offerings.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd also note too, exactly, and some people have been asking us why are prices going up so quick? Certainly it's a function of the demand that we're seeing, but it's also a function of the material costs that are skyrocketing. Particularly lumber is off the charts, and the availability of lumber and insulation and other materials are just scarce. So the pricing has gone up on those, which obviously affects the builder costs that we see. That's why you're seeing additional price increases nearly every day.
And that takes me, I'm going to skip around to some of these questions as I get them answered. So with that information, Tim, will the builders be able to keep up with the housing demand based on the cost?
I'll let Patrick answer that one.
Well, as far as production right now, we're all at the max. We share the same trade partner base. Many of us are working with the same companies, framers, plumbers, electricians. There's a finite number of people available in the marketplace that are trained and skilled. So we're pushing, as best we can. The other thing that we have to consider is this ramp up in production is also caught us off in that regards to lot availability. There was a recent article put out by Zonda that we're at the lowest inventory of buildable lot supplies across the country. It's not just here in Northern California, it's an industry issue because land developers frankly, we weren't doing a lot of land development during the downturn, and we haven't quite caught up since that time. And then this recent surge in activity during the last year has really put a squeeze on our availabilities. Tim, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. We're certainly all trying as best we can to secure new land locations and get building going as quickly as possible. But we're also not going to sacrifice, I think, speak for all the builders, we're not going to sacrifice our quality to just build quicker homes, because ultimately in the end, our buyers need to be happy with what they purchase for years to come. So as much as we'd like to shorten the cycle times of building, I think all of us would agree that we don't want to sacrifice the quality for our home buyers.
Agreed.
What makes a builder a successful builder?
I think it's the buying experience and the feedback that you get from your buyers on how you can improve your process and your product.
I would agree. I think the home building industry and a lot of the builders that are participating our industry has raised the bar on customer service and really the buying experience, and providing more tools online for our customers before they even visit us. We're all very focused on not making it intimidating, but taking some of the questions and the fear out of it, and really providing a pleasurable experience for our home buyers. And I speak, I think, for all the home builders that are participating today, that's all of our commitments.
Look like that concludes all the questions that I have that was submitted by the realtors.
Actually, Tamara, hi
Yes.
everybody, this is Angela and I work at the North State BIA. There were a few other questions that came in after I submitted those initial questions to you. So I can go ahead and pose a couple questions to our friends Tim and Patrick here. One of the questions that came up, and it was it wasn't specifically addressed in the presentations, was how can we preview homes without the clients? Can realtors do that? And if any other builders want to pipe in, please be sure to do so. But if it's different than what Tim and Patrick are talking about.
Well, they can make an appointment with our on-site sales managers for the communities. That's one. Many of builders here participating also offer self-guided tours as well as Matterport tours, online opportunities. And then many of our communities, I know for a number of builders, the sales managers at these communities are even willing to do FaceTime tours with clients and agents. So we want to make sure that we're going to be delivering and communicating the message and our experience the way you need it to be and what you need to make it work.
Agreed. And I would add, I think advisable to try and make an appointment during the week. Weekends can be very busy with walk-in traffic, and we all want to give your clients the attention they deserve. And so generally weekdays are the best time to schedule an appointment. And I know a number of agents will do it early, late, they'll accommodate as best they can.
Great point about trying to get in on the weekday. So that answers one of the other questions in regards to, are you open without appointments? So it seems like you are, but an appointment is recommended.
I think it's preferred just to make sure that we allocate the time necessary for their clients.
Yeah. Another question that came up is, are new homes going to change pricing in escrow?
Well, I know that, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I know that this has been brought up, that there are some builders that are writing in a clause in their purchase agreements denoting that there's a contingency in the event that hard costs like lumber, concrete, labor costs, et cetera, escalate during the build cycle. I can only speak for builders that I know, and certainly our company, that we don't do that. I'm not aware of any builders in this marketplace. Maybe Tim or someone else does know someone who may be doing that, but I haven't heard it.
I've only heard rumors, but nothing factual. So it wouldn't be, yeah, it doesn't, I've heard it other parts of the country, but not locally here.
Okay, and then why is there less builder participation in the MLS? Does that have to do with the lack of inventory, perhaps?
Yes, and MLS is very, for us, if we're going to list, say, a spec that's under construction, it's somewhat cumbersome to list it on MLS at times, even if we have one. Completed inventory is virtually non-existent right now, although I think a couple said they did have some, but it's just, we're not going to list them on there if we can't put our homes in the best light. Again, the best way to find out about the homes is communication directly with the community salespeople.
I have to agree with Tim's thought about that. When we were releasing, say, a home for sale, it's not going to look all that attractive. We just take a picture of the lot, or maybe it's under construction, it's at frame. It doesn't show well. And with the current MLS requirements in regards to photos, makes it very limited on what kind of content we can offer online if we don't have a finished product to show.
Well, all of that really makes sense. So just kind of switching gears a little bit, this next question has to do, and we touched a tiny bit on this from our presentations and Mike Stretch speaking, is the status of material costs. I have heard in some areas of the country, new home builders are changing contract pricing to higher amounts due to lumber, et cetera, costs. Is this happening locally?
Well, we price our homes at the time of release with, those things factored in, so that we're not changing pricing, during the build process and an escrow. So that if you have a client come in and secure a home, it's at that price. It is what the contract is. It's at their discretion if they wish to, upgrades and, personalize their home. Of course, that's something that would increase the price of the home if they chose to do so, but not required to.
I'd say one of the other strategies I think some of the home builders are employing right now is we are purposely speccing some homes that we will have available ready in, say, 6 months from now. So we're just holding them off the market to absorb some of those material costs so that it's actually priced at a true price at the time that it sells, which is close to when the home is ready to close, if that makes sense. So I know we're doing that here. I know some other builders are doing that as well. Another great reason to keep in contact with that community salesperson, because there could be an inventory home that's coming up that's just not available in the market yet, but will be with your buyer's time frame in mind. So just another thought around that question.
Okay. And then I just have 2 more questions. And then we'll be able to wrap it up, and we'll be wrapping up on time. So that's exciting. This question came pre-event, and it says, by just handing off the realtor buyers to the builder's representative, how likely will the builder be open to negotiate the price of the home or the lot? Anyone?
Well, right now, there's not really a whole lot of negotiation going on, other than, as some said, you get a closing incentive if you use a preferred lender. I don't know that too many are doing any negotiating right now, so I couldn't really speak, but you're certainly, as an agent, welcome to participate in that. Have your best interest at your buyer, have the best interest of your buyers at heart. And again, you can be as involved or uninvolved in the process as you or your buyers would wish. But I think all of our salespeople handle the negotiating process very professionally. If a buyer asks a question about how open is the builder to negotiating, they'll handle it very plainly and honestly. And I think right now, the most part, we're not. It's just not the marketplace to be doing that.
I see all of the builders on the panel nodding their head at the same time. So great answer. Thank you. And then our last question is, which communities have lots large enough to build a pool? Does anyone have? Oh, Jen with Tri-Point Homes is raising.
Oh yeah, our Brookstone communities, we're 30 to 40 foot deep backyards. That's typical, easily pool sized. Our Solar communities, they're going to range 14 to 24 feet in depth, so that's a little tighter, but on those 24 feet, you can get a pool in as well.
And then Jessica also had a positive answer as well to that question.
Yeah, we do have some lots at Crocker Village in downtown Sacramento that can accommodate a pool in the backyard. We also have a model with a pool. So definitely check those out.
Okay, it looks like that's it for our questions. Do any of our builders have any last minute closing comments or things they might want to mention before we close out? No? And then Morgan, thank you, Morgan, for facilitating today. I think you might have some final comments, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to make sure, with me representing the BIA, I want to make sure to thank all of our builders. Thank you for being a member. Tamara, thank you for representing our realtor community here in person. And of course, the over 60 people that have been online this whole entire time. appreciate you as well. And so Morgan, you want to close us out?
You literally took the words out of my mouth, so I don't have much more to say other than thank you. We still need and very much appreciate the agents out there, so this can't last forever. I wish it would, but it can't, so we're still here.
Thank